How did I get started in IT? That's a great question, and not an industry that I ever chose to go into, actually. I started in IT, I got a job at a help desk. And when I took the job at the help desk, I did not know it was a help desk job. In fact, they actually just didn't even tell anybody it was. It was a customer service representative job. And they said, just answer the phone and help people with their account questions. And I thought, gosh, that sounds easy, I'll do that. And it was at a company I really wanted to work for. So I thought it'd be a great way to get into the industry, get into that company. And then we got there was a group of like 16 or 20 of us, and then all of a sudden we get there and they're like, yeah, we have to tell you something. This is actually computer help desk. And I was like, I'm an international business major, I have no idea how to do that. So, but then they said they were gonna train us, and they sent us through like 4-week boot camp, and it was a great learning experience, and something just clicked. Like, I went home and took my computer apart, and I just loved it. And from there, I went to a consulting firm, and I got my Novell CNA certification, dated myself a little bit, and then I got another job, and then they wanted me to be Microsoft certified. So then they sent me off to go get trained, and I got Microsoft certified, and I got my MCSE degree. And then I went to IBM, and I was a hardware engineer for 4 years, which was super fun. And here I am at VMware, and love every minute of it. So I started at VMware as one of the first SEs. So it was me and 10 guys as one of the first engineers at the company. It was really fun. The company was really small. I think I was employee like 240. And after that, I was in that industry for a while. It was really fun. And then I decided that it was really hard on me I was covering 6 states and 3 Canadian provinces by myself. And now we've grown so much that the territories are really small, or a lot smaller. But I was traveling 100% of the time. It was just insane to keep up with, and the demand was so high that I decided instead of doing a lot of customers, I would rather do fewer customers and be able to go deeper with them. So I went into the TAM organization, which is a great transition for me because I moved from what we called hit and run, where you go see a customer and you're there like an hour or two, and then you have to go see another customer and another customer and another customer, to something where I like is more relationship focused, and I was able to give those 5 accounts all of my undivided attention and just work with them and make sure that they had everything they needed. So I loved the technical account program. And then I went into customer advocacy, which is where my real passion is. And that's what I do now. And I work on global customer experience. And I just get to talk to customers, make sure they're happy. If they're not happy, I find out about it. And I try to do things that are innovative and let them have neat ways to talk to us and just different ideas on how to get that feedback back to us, and maybe give them education in the meantime about customer support days. Being a female in this industry, I don't think it's as challenging as people think it is. Like I get that a lot, and I understand why people ask that question because, like I said before, when I started as an SE at VMware, it was me and 10 guys. When I left that role a year and a half later, it was me and 100 guys. So they would send out emails and like, hey guys and girl, and it was great. I loved it, but why I loved it? Because they treated me like their little sister. They're great friends of mine. Some of those guys and they're still SEs here. They're some of my best friends on the planet. And we vacation together, we hang out. I adore them, and they treat me like their little sister. They're super protective and they take care of me. So I think the challenge, I suppose the interesting thing about being a female in this industry is that I would walk in as an SE, and the instant perception of my customers was that I was going to be the salesperson, and the guy, was going to be the SE. So then I said, no, I'm your SE, I'm the technical one, and that perception to get over that is fun for me. Just sort of like, yeah, I'm not sales, I'm actually the SE. And I actually thought it was more fun than it was challenging. Yeah, when we acquired SocialCast, I thought it'd be a really cool way to get customers talking to customers. So I approached my VP of customer advocacy, Jamie Ziegler, and I asked her, I said, can we do this, have a community for customers to talk to other customers using our own technology, SocialCast. And we talked to Scott Betos, who's in charge of global support services, and he runs that globally, and he is a big fan of anything that's just really innovative. So it was kind of an easy sell, saying, you know what, this is a great way. And from my SE and TAM days, it was just a natural transition. Customers love to find out what other customers are doing. And if we can give them the opportunity to do that in a really cool, innovative way, then that's great for them. They get value out of it. And we did a pilot and launched it in July. And we have about 40 customers in it right now. And the customers have started their own groups. They have a home lab group. They've got a design group, innovative ideas group, a certification group. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that they're having, and they just sit there and talk to each other about it. People are asking design questions like, hey, I'm going to design this cluster. You know, what are my limitations going to be? Where should I look for my bandwidth issues? And other customers are helping them. So we're going to be launching that in a much more broad scale coming up here in the next week, actually. So it's going to get to be a really big community. I'm really excited about it because it's just a really neat, innovative idea, and I'm excited that the customers really like it. Because you never know when you start something if they're going to like it. We've never done that before. You know, we launched this before the VMworld 2012 community, so it was the first external customer community, and you just don't know where it's going to go. You know, you don't know if they're going to find value in it, and I really want the customers to find value in it. So that's why we took that direction, and that's why I'm really excited about the future of where it's going.